The Amex Gold Card is the perfect card to reward your appetite for life. Find out how to access over $500 in annual benefits value on select dining and travel purchases. Gold makes every dining experience more rewarding.
Progressive Commercial Insurance offers affordable small business protection. You can receive discounts on commercial auto insurance for safe driving and paying in full. And get customizable coverages for your business. Get a quote in as little as 7 minutes.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Good evening. Y'all, my name is George. This show is Don't Panic Flip. And we're coming at you on a Thursday, a whole new day. It's like a whole new week. Honestly, no, it's the same very long week. In fact, I don't know if anybody else has experienced a similar time dilation issue with weeks over the past couple of months, but they're all very long. Like, it is never Friday fast enough. That said, it's Thursday, and we're here. We're here to have some fun on a Thursday night just before Friday, so that way we can make it through Friday to get to the weekend and thus enjoy ourselves for a couple of days. I hope everyone's doing well. I have, yeah, huzzah, exactly. Irish Luck, Iron Fox, Wicked City Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Oh, wow, Nightbot's jumping in real early. What do we got going on tonight? So we've got Jurassic Park set up over there. I've got a new game called Antivirus Protocol, I think. That is another one of these kind of click shooters within a whole branching thing to decide how it is you want to upgrade and eventually you become really badass. That is super fun. The music is pretty chill as well. That said, we're just going to play our music on top of it. Because this is also really chill, and we get then some continuity in the stream, which I personally enjoy. Let's see. The going-ons. I went to League last night. Completely forgot how to play pinball. Last week, I was tied for second place. This week, I'm pretty sure I'm close to last place. It was definitely a rough week. Just was not feeling the pinball, not even once across 5 games last night. So, what else do we got? Death Lab as well. So, worked with the developers in Models Lab, and they think they've got it all squared away. Also, they think that some of my prompts may have been denied to VO3, which is hosted by Google, because they may have been a bit too aggressive. And it's Death Lab, right? So, I'd made some changes here in the last 45 minutes or so that should tone down maybe some of what AI generates. But it's AI. We'll see what that actually does. Irish Luck was close to last place at my league last night, too. Irish, we're twinsies. Yeah, that was... still had a great time. Got to meet a couple of cool, a couple of very new, really cool people. Including a cool guy who actually had moved my pinball machines years ago between houses from a moving company, who eventually asked a ton of questions about the pinball machines and then eventually got into pinball. And then another was a cool pastor that it was just a super nice guy that was lived very far away, decided to join our league for just one night, and man, that was awesome. Got to play, hang out. The Fort Collins crew. By the way, if you're ever in or around Fort Collins and you're a pinball player or you're just interested in hanging out with a pinball gang, Pinball Jones is not only the cool place to hang in Northern Colorado, although there is also Flipside and Sip and Flip as well. So there's three, I would say, places in Northern Colorado to play pinball. But the community in Fort Collins is just awesome. There's 20 people, and all it takes is one night, you show interest in pinball, and suddenly you're invited to all of the events, both inside and outside of pinball. So I can't say enough amazing things about the, not just the pinball community in general, right? Anyone who's in pinball knows that the pinball community is oftentimes, I would hope more often than not, very inviting. It's usually an eclectic group of people. A lot of I feel like a lot of introverts in the pinball crowd, but a healthy mixture as well. And but everybody loves pinball, and you're into something that is so niche, that is so kind of out there. And when people ask really pinball, they still make those things, right? That's the long running the long running gag, is that yes, they do still make those things. And no, I'm not a fan of Pinball Wizard. Right, but you're in that group. You're in that cool little community, and there's events that we typically go to every year where you get to hang out with the people that aren't in your local community, that are in those faraway communities. I love it. That's honestly probably been the one thing that's kept me in pinball this long. So anyway, cheers to pinball communities. Also to really good synthwave music on YouTube. I'm digging this right now. And it doesn't trigger anything on YouTube to play these, because I don't know that these are published. I think they're just on YouTube. Heimer throwing in 100%. Cool. Somebody agreed. Let's see. What else do we got going on right now? Acid, my hat is off to you. Oh, what else happened today? So I finally made it to the doctor. It took 4 weeks after a fun little health episode about a month ago. 4 weeks to finally get into the doctor. Oh my gosh. Joe Hills rating with 185 beautiful individuals. Mystic Owl, thank you so much for the follow. McLesley, welcome. Mystic, we're leveling up. That's just happening. It was really loud in my ears. Catgirl Dragon, welcome. QDL, welcome. Joe. Razor, welcome. Fern Mama Games, thank you so much for the follow. Joe, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? If you're just joining us, we were just talking about how amazing ads are on YouTube. Should probably buy a YouTube license here at some point. No, what were we saying? We were just commenting on how amazing the pinball community is, and how there's nothing quite like this little niche sport. Yeah, Joe, ads are the worst. I know. There's nothing quite like a niche hobby or a niche sport where so many other people also are kind of in on whatever it is that makes that niche thing so cool, that creates a community of diverse people who all are just so open and welcoming. It's so great. Something reverence. Sekhmet Reverence. Welcome. I tell everyone to use ad blocker or buy YouTube Red. Yeah, I think Oh shoot, it's happening, Joe. And all of the follows. We're hitting level 3. This is Joe, I think I'm gonna blame this one on you. Here comes level 3.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball!
Yeah. I mean, we're not really upset, Joe. Like, this is... yeah. Just, we're here for this.
You should know that a man with the power of nature can bring you to the end of your life. And you should know by my smile and the look in my eyes that you are about to be massively forced to give up. Chicken attack, chicken attack. Watch your back before it fades to black. Say my love harmless, but then come on, chicken attack. Go chicken go, go chicken go. Now gonna fly, you on the sky.
All right, if y'all aren't familiar with Chicken Attack, you've now been introduced. But thank you again, Joe, for the raid. We'll wait if he's gonna keep going.
With the power
Silver,
of
welcome.
nature, you're never alone, and you can't live alone, man. Every beast, every tree follows me to the end, and you're about to be massively chicken attack.
Lulu, 10,008. Thank you so much for that follow.
Watch your back before it fades to black. Say my love harmless, but then come on, chicken ass. Go chicken go.
We're almost done. We're almost done. It's like a show within a show. It's kind of like when you a hat wearing a hat. Also, Frog Bubble, thank you so much for the follow. So we're here. We're gonna be Cyano Knights. Thank you for the follow.
Go chicken go. Go chicken go. Now gonna fly. You on the sky. All on the air. All on the air. All on the
Okay. We're for sure not going to be chicken attacked anymore. But we are going to level up again, y'all. Man, we are already at 1500 XP on the stream. That's taken us to level 4. That's also... Razor just cheered 100 bits as well. So we're just gonna ignore the rest that's going on. We're at level 4. That opens up an extra camera here on the play field. We're gonna be playing some... Really? We're gonna be playing some Jurassic Park Pinball. I swear, the stream is really trying its hardest to kill my ADD right now. Just like pick it up, throw it out the window, pull it back in. Timer also cheering 100 bits, activating a hype train. Y'all, thank you. The support is fantastic. My hat's off to all of you right now. Acid is going to also increase the stream experience points. Y'all, so while we're playing pinball, while we're doing things, the stream keeps track of everything that happens with regards to engagement. That's chats, that's bits, that's subs, that's raids, that's hype trains, all of those things, and it all adds a certain amount of XP. And then as we hit different XP levels, the stream changes to... Midheart, thank you very much for the sub. showing off what we were just talking about. Stream, that's 1,000 points. Oh my gosh. So that's gonna yet change the stream again. So we are very quickly going up in XP. Welcome to level 5, but also say goodbye to level 5 because Nick Leslie just gifted a sub to Joe Hills. Oh.
Yeet, yeet, skirt, yeet, yeet, skirt, skirt, roll up, yeet, drop that, yeet, skirt that, yeet, pop that, yeet, hey, 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 hey. You never loved me, Mom.
Y'all, welcome to level 6. Mick Leslie, my hat's off to you. Thank you very much for the support and gifting a sub to Joe Hills. Joe Hills, enjoy the ad-free viewing, the emotes, and yeah, thank you so much. I know we're speed running through levels right now. On top of that, what are we at? We're at, I can't read that far away, and I have new glasses. Today, I got new glasses, which has been battling a migraine all day today. But we're at 3,900 and some change on the XP. We're good. We're at level 6 right now. We're gonna skip the next. We're gonna go to 8, then we go to 10. I haven't yet built level 7 or 9. And that's kind of a long-running joke because it's been about 1.5 years since I built this system, and I have never added 7 and 9. New glasses, and they're not bright. I know, Joe. They could have gone bright green. It was either gray with these Oakleys or shiny black. But I wanted to go with bigger glasses this time. Really frame the face and also give me some more viewing room. Because the previous glasses, I feel like, made my eyes look small. Right. But green would have happened, right? Then you could green screen them and you could turn your head sideways and I could set it up to that way. Like, you get bigger and bigger on the stream as the engagement increases. Yeah, exactly, right?
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
I've never been more captivated than I am right now. Frog Bubble. I'm glad to hear that, but I'm going to blow your mind in a second, maybe. Because I'm going to head back over to the computer, and we're going to kick off what should be a functional episode of Death Lab. Now, I'm going to describe what that is to you when we walk over there. Give me one sec. All right. Wow. All of that just happened. I didn't realize, but I was like, every time something happened, I would take a sip of whiskey, and we made it through that amazing little bit of whiskey just now. All right. Death Lab is a game that I feel like this whole stream helped create. And it's the idea of who would win in a battle between things. But imagine you could turn that into a game, and imagine that game was an interactive stream Twitch-based game. And we pull in AI to help us visualize the game. Hey, Joe, have a great night. Thank you so much for the raid. And yeah, you're amazing, as always. Look, oh, Joe, wait, before you go, are you going to Expo this year? That's the question. Because I am driving out the Sunday before the Expo's the 15th to the 18th. Yeah, I know, Joe. It's also why I'm driving at this point and staying with family. It is not a great time right now to be working for the federal government or generally like the economy overall. Right now is kind of stalling. Oh no, Hermitcraft is going on hiatus. Joe, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I completely understand where you're at, though. Yep, I gotcha. Maybe TPF. Maybe we make TPF happen. Looking to the future, right? Oh, you go on hiatus at the end of every season. I feel like I remember talking about that with you. Okay, and you're at season 10. Gotcha. Well, next time would have been awesome. Yeah, not a catastrophe. Understood. So Expo and TPF, those are the big pinball events that we typically, like, the community tries to make it a point to go to. And Expo's in Chicago. TPF, Texas Pinball Festival is in Frisco, just outside of Dallas every year. So those are the two ones. Expo's coming up, heading out in a couple weeks for that. Joe would love to hit TPF if I can't afford it in 2026. All right, let's see how we can make that happen. Let's see how we can make that happen for Joe. Cool, but Death Lab, how do we simulate a fight between any two things you can imagine, and how do we gamify it? Well, we've done it. Let's just see if it works, because the API that I pay for access to all of these different LLMs has been having some issues with VO3 recently that are causing issues. Yeah, Joe, have a great night, and once again, thank you. Seriously, I almost just blew you a kiss just then. Fuck it. But let's kick this off here. Y'all, this first one, if you're just joining us, it may not make sense. I have a whole bunch of stuff in here to kind of help newbies figure out what to do, but just follow along after this first one.
You know what the difference is between you and me? I make this look good.
Benjamin asking, why does one of them always have to be fully erect? Well, that is up to you, because I'm not in charge of anything that goes on here. They're having issues about having issues with their issues. Yeah, Ghost Flipper, that's pretty much it. But we're going to kick this off. And our theme for the first episode of Death Lab this evening is musical bands and rock stars, musicians and bands both alive and returned from beyond the grave to face off in a thunderous concert of destruction. All right, before you nominate, we gotta wait for our Ghost Flipper, our first augmentation card to hit, which is Tier 3 weapons.
To nominate in Death Lab, type !NOM a space, and then the character or thing you want to nominate.
There are no limits here, everyone. You can !NOM space whatever you want, as long as it fits the theme. AI is going to generate your character for you. How did you get Bugs Bunny in there? I guess Bugs Bunny does sing in a lot of episodes. Nice. we got a bad image on Bugs Bunny there. And Zombie Elton John. Yeah, I'm going to abort that. Hold on. All right. Ghost Flipper. Fully erect. Armored Neil Diamond. Got it. Huh. Man, it is always something, right? It didn't like that either. We're going to reset that one more time. Ghost Flipper, try again. Dude, yeah, it doesn't want to show fully erect. Yeah. But I will show off here Zombie Elton John. That's perfect, right? Pinjamin voting, who's currently ranked 7th. Nominating in nominating in Zombie Elton John, and AI generating that wonderful image for us, right? What else do we got? We got Vampire Ozzy Osbourne. There we go. That is not bad. That just looks like Ozzy Osbourne, who looks like a vampire at all times. At least I know, right, Razor? At least chicken attack worked. All right, so we need one more nomination before this kicks off to the next phase. And if you're new here, here we go. McLeslie nominating Michael Jackson Thriller. Oh, and of course we're gonna level up
To
at the
vote
same
in
time.
Death Lab, type exclamation point B, and then either 1, 2, or 3 for the character you want to vote for.
Beautiful. And then of course we get no image on this last one. McLeslie, dude, the APIs I'm hitting up are just a struggle. But now we're in the voting section where we vote for musical bands. We vote for either Ozzy Osbourne, Zombie Elton John, or Michael Jackson's The Thriller. No, McLeslie, you did it perfectly fine. The image API is evidently struggling to generate images tonight, and I'm actually going to let them know. AL looks like the image API is now struggling. Looks like about 33% of the images requested are failing. We'll be trying the video soon. All right, we've got 55 seconds left. And right now it looks like it's going to be Vampire Ozzy versus Zombie Elton John. I'm so sorry, by the way, McLeslie. Once again, you did everything right. We're just... Sometimes the APIs don't work, right? And we're still actually pretty early on in AI. I actually developed I would say 50% of where we are now, I developed all of this at the end of 2024. And the APIs were so unreliable at that point, and the video generation was so unreliable, it wasn't worth continuing. This has been mostly reliable for the past maybe 2 months since I picked it back up. But we still have nights where things don't work well. We've got 5 seconds left before we kick things off to the next level.
Ready.
Thriller Night. Zombie. Elton John's disco duel with the king of pop.
All right, AI just created a title. We got H. John Benjamin to do the narration. We've got Michael Jackson Thriller versus Zombie Elton John. We've got 5 videos being generated. We've got audio narration for each of those videos. We had tier 3 weapons available. AI thinks that Michael Jackson's Thriller has a 65% chance to win. And on top of everything else, there's an opportunity right now to gamble your channel points using the prediction that is currently running. So if you want to gamble on one or the other, Michael Jackson or Zombie Elton John, things look like they're going to be generating, but we'll see what happens. Pinjamin does better as the underdog, he says. Yep, I completely understand that. All right, so right now we have 710 channel points, 720 on Michael Jackson. Nobody putting channel points. Oh, we got 200 now on Zombie Elton John. Oh, man. This should be a lot of fun. Can't wait to see what it comes. I know, right? Midheart. It should be coming up with video. Once again, VO3 should be coming back very, very quickly with that video. I'm surprised we don't already have part 4 and 5 done right now. It could be that we're not getting video for those, but we'll be patient. While we wait for these videos, let me talk a little bit about another section here. Wow, the gambling is still going on. You've got about 5 seconds left to throw anything else you want to. And prediction is done. It is 970 channel points on Michael Jackson's Thriller versus 890 points on Zombie Elton John. Oh, Monkey. So I have no idea how to gamble or what channel points are. Got it. Let me explain what's going on there. Monkey, when you're in Twitch and you watch a channel, imagine you watch that channel a lot or perhaps you're subbed. Depending on how often you watch that channel and whether or not you're subbed, you will naturally gain channel points, which are like an accrued, let's say, currency for that particular stream. So where you would go to chat, if you're on like the mobile app or if you're on a computer, down below where you would type to chat something, there should be a button that shows my logo. And if you click on that button, there's a bunch of redemptions there. And it shows you how many channel points you have currently right now on this channel. Now, separate from that, in the chat, there should have been, wow, CNK is up to 99,000. Also, yeah, what your sub level is. If you're sub level 1, you gain channel points at, I think, X2, then it's X3. Think of it like a playfield multiplier. Now, when you're gambling here right now, you'd be gambling your channel points with the opportunity to win channel points that someone gambles against you. Right, so you're at 11.6 thousand channel points, Monkey. So you can use those to gamble, or you can do redemptions. So earlier, while we were in the voting sequence, you could have redeemed a buff for any character, where it gives a tier 3 weapon to either one of these characters. Also, there's merch. Although my merch store is offline right now, I'm going to be setting up something new soon. I just need to set aside like 3 or 4 hours to move everything over to something new and then set up some automation scripts. Ooh, we've already got 2 of the videos done. So we're waiting for 3 more videos to get done before I switch to some pinball while we're waiting for the rest to be done here, and then we can watch this battle. I do want to talk a little bit about right to the left and right of Elton John and Michael Jackson are some attributes. Think of it like D&D attributes. So Michael Jackson has a 10 strength to Zombie Elton John's 10. They're equal there. Then you've got a 15 dexterity from Michael Jackson to an 8 from Elton John. You've got a 12 constitution to a 12 constitution. Then you've got a 16 intelligence to a 9 intelligence. Oh, because he's a zombie. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, we're basically magic. We Jedi have no desire for material possessions, nor tomfoolery points. We're basically magic Vulcans. Let's escape Nublar tonight, George. If I can do it, you certainly can. Benjamin, I want to get there. Yeah. And then finally, we've got a 14 wisdom from Michael Jackson versus a 13 from Elton John and an 18 charisma to Zombie Elton John's 15. Thus, I think based on those attributes, we're really seeing why it's 65 to 35, I think. Let's switch over to some pinball. Let's go play some pinball. We'll let these videos finish generating, and then we'll come back. Oh, you know what we need right now? We could definitely use some music. Alrighty ho-ho. This game is called Jurassic Park. It is my opinion that this is the greatest of all pinball machines ever made yet. Zombie Elton sings only one song. The bitch is back. I do really like the Elton John pinball machine, by the way. I mean, it's kind of hard to dislike Elton John. He has so many songs that span so many different styles of music, but that machine is awesome. It plays so well. That layout is fantastic. You need to play some 80s pop after this Death Lab theme. Okay, Pinjamin, I'm good to switch to some 80s. Let's get a game going. Oh, that's right. All right, step one here. I'm gonna walk through a little bit about how to play this this Jurassic Park game. Wow, the new glasses are kind of magnifying everything right now. It's gonna take a little bit of time to adjust to something so fast moving. I know, Obi-Wan, we're already at level 8. And how far have we progressed in level 8? Huh. Oh, yeah, we just got into level 8. Wait, yeah, Frog Bubble, this is a physical pinball machine. Like, I just shook it a little bit.
Map complete. Choose the left ramp.
So what I did there was I hit a white shot, and then I started a paddock.
Who says you can't have it all?
Man, we got ads.
You've got the tech, you've got the drive, and now you've got Toyota value. Toyota, let's go places.
You can choose to raid the caravan, or you can choose to guard it.
All right, we gotta.
This is
Oh my gosh.
Slaying monsters are not the only way to grow stronger. Heck, it's not even the main way. Discover relics in the ruins.
Cool. Now that we've started a paddock, we have to do 3 things. We have to hit a rescue, then we have to set the trap, and then we have to collect. There's an extra step that shows up a little bit later as well. Death Lab is captain. Thank you. Yes. Here we go. So we got our first rescue, got a second rescue, and then we have our first set trap, and now we're ready to collect right in the middle. So I'm gonna collect my very first dinosaur for the evening. Boom. So you can track the progress on the pinball machine down here at the bottom. We just completed Brachiosaur at the bottom of this map right here. And the goal, one of the 3 goals, is to get up to Visitor Center. And I actually have a chart that I'll bring up after this that kind of walks through it. That's just one of 3 things you need to do to get to Escape Nublar, which is the wizard mode. So we are gonna work our way up, but at the same time, we're also going to start the other 2 areas that we have to make progress on, which is T-Rex modes and control rooms. Visitor Center is the paddocks, then you have Museum Mayhem up here, and then you also have Secure Control Room to get to Escape Nublar. That's our goal, is to try and get to Escape Nublar. That would be an epic game. I don't know that that's gonna happen tonight, but we can always dream. So what I'm trying to do now is shoot white arrows to spell map, so that way I can get into a mode, and then I'm gonna try and combo that mode with a control room or a T-Rex multi-ball. Great. Now we have qualified our next paddock, and it has me going to the middle. Now that, yeah, Obi-Wan, we're back on the stock ROM. Yep, and we're up to the most recent version. Monkey, so I rent this from Monkey, and Monkey had 2 different SD cards with it. So I pulled the one SD card out, put in the other, and then went through and upgraded it normally by just connecting it to the internet. Now, I don't want to go up the middle for this. What I want to do is go to the right. And the way you navigate this map is the direction the Nada Jeep is pointing, which should, yeah, you have a beautiful close-up view from that camera right there. That camera gives you the close-up view of the Nada Jeep. So I'm gonna hit that shot, and we're gonna make the Nada Jeep face a different direction, and you'll see this Triceratop or whatever this is over here, you'll see that light up. Now I wanna start a mode, but I can't because I have a multi-ball in the way. So we're gonna do the multi-ball first. Yeah, exactly, Obi-Wan, there's an SD card that has the software on it. So luckily, we've got 2 SD cards and I can swap between them. All right, immediately fell out of that multi-ball. Honestly, that multi-ball didn't help us with progression at all, but we do still have the Nada Jeep facing the correct direction now. So we're going off to the right, and that's what I wanna do. I don't wanna go to the middle until we get to the T-Rex, because T-Rex gives you an extra ball if you can beat it. So now we're gonna start this mode by hitting the left ramp. Ball's gonna get caught here. We get to watch this little thing here about the paddock. Oh, this wasn't a Triceratop, it's an Ankylosaur. Now we hit a rescue, totally missed it. Awesome. I'm gonna hit left ramp and then try and hit the middle on the fly. Wow, that was awful. Let's go, okay, kinda got there. That's enough to the point where now we hit the set trap. I'm gonna hit the not a Jeep here. There we go. Wow, that is really sensitive. All right, so where is the capture gonna go? I hope it goes to the, yeah. There we go. So we just captured our second dinosaur. Now we now want to go to the T-Rex, but we have a... Okay. That was a cool little mini mode that just came up. Like it's called missile launch, or smart missile rather. So we're good. We did our first T-Rex event. So we have 3 different areas, and the chart will make this seem so much easier. Ender Kid, welcome. Oh, someone just did new code with the video clips for Kong. Ooh. For Kong though, I'm okay. I have never liked the Kong movies, so I'm okay with it being completely unrelated to the movies. The old school black and white ones, maybe I would check it out for sure. I don't hold custom code against anyone. That's a lot of effort someone goes through to replace those clips with different ones, and music and call outs. I can personally appreciate that. Okay, so now what I need to do is qualify the next paddock by hitting 3 of the lit white shots. We're gonna go there to there. I'm gonna pop this up and over. Awesome. Now we need 1 more white shot to finish spelling map, which I'm gonna hit the left ramp. That is simultaneously going to start my next T-Rex mode. We need to complete 4 T-Rex modes, all of the paddocks, and 3 of our control room modes. Cool, I just want to trap up here for a second. We still need to start our mode. So what I want to do is hit that left ramp while we're in this T-Rex mode to start our next paddock. Or, oh crap, I forgot to turn it to the left. Darn it, player mistake. Is the game, some of the modes are timed, and you'll see the timer on the LCD screen in kind of like the top center of the stream. Oh, come on.
Gold card, every meal is a reward, earning you 4 times membership rewards points.
Not bad though. We do have our first extra ball lit. We are starting, we're in our 3rd mode right now, where we just completed, that will have completed our 2nd T-Rex mode. So we need 2 more T-Rex modes. We need a couple more paddocks. And we need all 3 control rooms right now. So I'm gonna try and start the control room, grab my extra ball, and complete this mode all very quickly.
Friday is company karaoke, 90s pop theme. Well, I'm something of a karaoke connoisseur.
That's... I'm gonna get a ball back there.
Brad wants a plan.
There we go.
And he wants it by Friday?
We're gonna hit this set trap.
My karaoke game.
There.
Not gonna happen. I got Grammarly. Time to brainstorm.
Awesome. We just started our control room. So we're making progress on 2 things at once now. We're gonna start working on control rooms, and we're gonna keep working on our paddock.
The messaging is perfect.
Now here's the other fun thing. I'm gonna add another level of complication on what's happening. There is a green arrow in this game right now.
This is good to go.
That green arrow represents the dinosaur, which is trying to kill the people I have to rescue. And that is very frustrating.
No problem.
Thanks.
Oh, Monkey Resist Switch. You mean that show that made me question if Disney could ruin a galaxy far, far away even more? Andor was a bit of a surprise, though. It didn't feel like a theme park ride gone wrong. Just don't let Disney know, or they'll be handing out lightsabers for the next season.
I did not program Fred to say anything positive about Star Wars at all. The fact that Fred says something positive about Andor, I think really says something about his ability to know what's going on. Not good. I know it may seem like I know what I'm doing right now, but I'm really struggling to hit shots, so this could be better. Here we go. We're gonna ski jump over. Awesome. Now I'm going to hit the Nada Jeep. Missed it. Oh, shoot. So we have a smart missile. Yeah, let's try and clear the paddock. Let's see. Oh, crap, we got it. That's called the live catch, by the way. Those are awesome. We want to do those all the time to maintain as much control as possible in the game. Now, we are out of a control room. We are out of our mode. So, Frog Bubble, when you asked if it was timed, we're outside right now of any kind of timing mechanism. Now I can just trap up and talk, and we can kind of chill for a second. Generally he gets 3 balls, sometimes extra balls that awarded. Fred, did you watch Andor? Your thoughts? I know he didn't insult me. He said something really positive about Andor. Dude, that hit hard. My greatest fear was Jedi and lightsabers would show up in Andor Season 2 and F it all up. Wait, who was that? I'm so confused, but also so impressed with everything that's going on. Oh, Frog Bubble, that was Fred. Fred is my AI co-host. So, Fred decides when he wants to jump in and respond to chat, and he is more likely to respond if you actually use his name, Fred. Fred is also who we will battle at times in Death Lab as well. Thank you for asking. I love to talk about the hours upon hours of work I've put into this stream. That's not good, but we got that back, thankfully. We're gonna get that one back. All right, don't mess this one up, George. There we go. All right, we are getting pretty high here. I do not want to go to the left, so I do need to hit the Nada Jeep. Awesome, now I want to hit this. So I only have 2 white shots left. I hate that inner loop. I was in a tournament once on Carl's, I forget what he called it, but it was like the online stream. And I played this, I know this, it was a Jurassic Park game, and I know this game so well, but I can't hit that upper loop for anything. Yeah, Mick Leslie, excellent questions. There's a lot going on right now, but I'm gonna try and hit this shot. Now this shot, it looks really small, right? Like that looks tight. How do you even get a pinball in there? It is that tight. It is that hard of a shot. So I may not hit it the first time through or the second time. Let's try it again. Actually, I'm gonna try for the inner loop now.
Obi-Wan with Force. I'm definitely the co-host. You know, the one who keeps George from drowning in his own absurdity. It's a tough job, but someone's got to make sure he doesn't confuse a Jedi with a pinball machine.
All right. We now have a mode and a T-Rex event all going at once. Awesome. This is what you want to do. You want to stack. And that's what we're doing. So I want to hit this A for chaos, the rescue, and an extra ball. That right ramp. We want to hit this right ramp on the fly because it's worth 3 things at once. Or not. Now we're gonna go middle. Or not. All right, we're gonna go left ramp. There we go. Okay, now we wanna hit the set trap targets, but I need to hit the Nada Jeep so that way I can hit that shot. Not good. Let's see if we can tag that set trap target anyways. Yeah, I got it, but it didn't give me credit. Got it. Ski jump over. Oh my God, somebody just help me out here. I'm gonna hit the Nada Jeep.
Allstate, I saved hundreds.
Missed it by that much.
My old insurance company raised my rates, so I started looking around. Allstate made it really easy to switch, and I was able to get better coverage for a better price.
Oh, Kincaid, you're asking me about geography? Well, let me make it clear. Dubai is the flashy one with all the bling, while Abu Dhabi is like that quieter, sophisticated cousin who reads poetry and drinks espresso. But let's be honest, they both have enough skyscrapers to give your neck a crick.
It's a rare combo. New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us on the best 5G network.
Way to go, Fred. All right, so I now need to hit this other set trap target, okay? Oh man, I love that you know that it's Dipper. Like that makes my heart happy, cause I don't often get that. Oh no. All right, that was worth the danger. Let's hit that Nada Jeep. Can we please hit this? This shouldn't be that difficult. There we go. There we go. Up and over. Now we need to hit this helipad shot or the O shot, one of the two. Obviously, I was going for the O shot. All right, let's lock these guys up. Up and over, hit. Now we need to hit this shot. The helipad is lit. Ah! Darn it. So we want to hit that shot. We got one capture. Now we need to hit this helipad. Got it, and we need one more capture. Where is it gonna go? Where is it gonna go? I think it's gonna go this way to the O shot. So we need to hit this right ramp, right? Oh, I hit the O shot. No, don't start the multi-ball. It started the multi-ball. So we need to get to the helipad right now. Here we go. Now we're gonna go for this helipad. There, got it. Where is it moving? Where is it moving? Got it. Somebody just did something, but I don't know what that is. Awesome, we got ourselves an add-a-ball. Okay, and yeah. Man, just do that. Okay, cool. We're done with the mode. I think the mode actually timed out. I don't think I completed it. And Cyanoknights redeemed a level increase. 4157. So we need to hit, now that we're in level 8, you can see that bar over to the far right side. We need to hit, I think it's 5200 or 5250 before we hit level 10. I can tell you level 10's pretty awesome. It also has another fun video. All right, what do we need? All right, now this is a cool situation because if I do another one of these little flips, it's gonna kick one out over to the other side. I mean, that worked out exactly like I said, but that wasn't it. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I did all of that and I just dropped it. All right, we're out of that multi-ball, but that's good. We're now back in a mode and we're ready to get to our very first mini wizard mode. We just need to hit 3 of the white shots. So let's see if we can make that happen all really quickly. And then let's go for the helipad on the fly. It did not work. We're gonna try it again. Cool. This time I'm gonna move the ball over here. Awesome, and then we're gonna go for helipad. It's not lit because that LED looks to be dead right now, but I'm pretty sure it should be, it's lit. There we go. And boom, mini wizard mode achieved. Our very first game of the night, we got to Visitor Center. So Benjamin, if you're here, 1/3 of the way on ball 1 with an extra ball. So right now, this mini wizard mode is tough, y'all. I'm so glad, Frog Bubble, I'm glad you tuned in as well. Joe Hill streamed today and joined the raid because this is one of the coolest streams I've ever seen on Twitch. Frog Bubble, thank you. And we have yet to go back and see how the videos are doing for that Death Lab match. Now, the goal here is to get, there's 2 lit green shots. We have to move them to the left side of the playfield. All right, we got our first one. Let's see if we can hit. That, I'm gonna let that go. Awesome, it moved back. So now we've got to hit the helipad again, or the O shot. I'm gonna try. Just gonna drain out is what I'm gonna do, evidently. So let's move that over there. Let's see if we can hit helipad. Got it. Now we're gonna go left ramp. Let's see if we can hit the right ramp. Try this again, hit the right ramp. Nope. Darn it. So now we gotta, they moved back, so we've gotta do it all over again. I can hit that shot pretty easily. Man, I am struggling with that shot. So it went back once again. We've got to start all over again. Is the S shot? No, it's not lighting up. Okay, save that one. I feel like I pulled that out of the trash right there. So we're gonna go back to the helipad. Also, I thought I had that shot nailed down. There it is.
Like a chef to cook for you.
There, come on, on the fly, right ramp, thank you.
To keep you grounded. Homes, experiences, and services.
Now we're gonna go middle. Got it. Then we're gonna go up and over. Oh no, that's not good. I'm just gonna be patient. Now I'm gonna hit that middle shot. Up and over. Hit that left ramp. Up and over. We're gonna hit the middle. That is not good. Got it. Now we're gonna go middle and see if we can hit that tower. We've been fairly accurate on that all day, but when I'm really trying, we're not gonna hit it. Got it. All right, now we need to go there. Woo! Made it. Now we just need to have some fun. Got it. All right, now we hit these 2 balls we have locked, and we have ourselves a multi-ball. I actually hit both of those shots. I'm not, there we go. And cool, now we're in a multi-ball. This is kind of a fun multi-ball because you have to hit all of the non-shots. You have to hit all of like the stand-up targets and all of the things that you accidentally hit all the time when you're going for the real shots. And this is what we call, it's a celebration multi-ball, because we beat the primary mode. There we go. We hit the heck out of that supply depot thingy. We need one more shot to light the super. We need to hit that shot right there to the left of the Nada G, but I kind of don't care enough about this right now. Officially Dre, thank you. Let's see here, is the yes shot? Oh yeah, really? I thought I just saw it. Oh, flash. There's, it's literally, it's the, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see, but it's the clear insert just above the S. That wasn't helpful. What I want to do is just drain a ball right now. There we go. I'm just gonna let this go because this doesn't do anything for my progression right now. What I want to do is get back into the primary game. There we go, we collected a fossil. So that way I can make progress towards control room and I can make progress towards I think it would be my 4th and final T-Rex mode, I think. But let's go ahead and activate our control room. Boom, that's our 2nd control room. Restore power. Now to do this one, we have to hit the center. And then, you know what? I think we can bring in a multi-ball into this. This would be really good because this also will activate my 3rd control room.
You can unlock more than ever with the American Express Platinum Card. Access over $3,500 in value each year. Explore new restaurants with $400
That sucked.
Enjoy
enjoy that can't-miss show with the $300
Whatever.
digital entertainment.
So now what we want to do is bring this this multi-ball into our next T-Rex mode, because that will, as soon as we hit a jackpot in our Raptor mode, it'll light our third. It'll light our third. What's the word I'm looking for? Our third control room.
Dear Savvy, who says you can't have it all? You've got the tech, you've got the drive, and now you've got Toyota value. Toyota, let's go places.
All right, and let's hit the Nada Jeep. I can't believe I missed that. I mean, I can believe it. I'm trying desperately not to hit the bright flashing thing right now. Let's go there, and now let's hit the Nada Jeep. Cool, we are now ready to start our T-Rex mode. This is good. And now we can start our multi-ball in the T-Rex mode. All right, now that we're in this T-Rex mode, I'm sorry, the Velociraptor mode, you want to hit all of the shots to spell chaos again to get into your 5-ball multi-ball. And that is, you know, when people say something like, and then profit, that's what's happening here. So we need to hit the A and the S. Oh, and the C. Cool, let's go C. Cool, now we need the A and the S. And the big thing I want to do here now, because we're done with the T-Rex mode, honestly, I just want to drain out of this. This doesn't do anything for me anymore because as soon as I get out of this, my control room is lit, and I think we only have one more T-Rex mode. So I'm just gonna let this go. Yep, so there's our third and final control room, and I think we have 3, we'll see. How many of our... It doesn't say. All right. Fossil wild cards, DNA combos. It does not. Huh, that sucks. I don't get to see anywhere my progress on towards Museum Mayhem. All right, patience here. We're gonna start our third control room by hitting that shot. Here we go, system boot. Or system boot. He's so excited about it. In their original startup modes. Here we go. System boot award. We're gonna... Oh, that's not good. All right, we're gonna go to the right side. And we drained out of that. Oh no, that was ball 3. I thought that was ball 2. Darn it. Well, Pinjamin, it didn't happen on our first game. We got closer to escape Nublar, but that was a lot of fun.
That's a new high score.
And that's high score number 2. So there has been so much that's happened tonight in terms of support. Let's go to the first bit of support here we got this evening, which was... that's Joe Hills with the raid. So why don't we throw Joe in here? Joe's getting our high score number 2. Boom. Yeah, it was a good game. I mean, it wasn't Escape Nublar good, but it was still a good game. We ruined an extra ball and I think ball 2. Ball 3 wasn't awful, but we wasted some of those. But let's go check the progress of Deathlab. Follow me over here. Oh, I forgot my turn. The that's right. I had a drink. Oh, hi. I'm up over here in the top right corner now. You thought Joe's initials were RZR. That's really weird, RZR Randon. All right, let's check out how we're doing.
Thriller Night. Zombie. Elton John's disco duel with the king of pop.
All right, we've got 4 of the 5 videos. The 4th is probably not going to come in, so we are ready to kick this off, y'all. If you want to see what Death Lab is all about, hang back.
Underneath a neon-lit moon, zombie Elton John raised his glittering piano-shaped weapon, sending a cacophony of haunting melodies that echoed through the graveyard.
That video is playing very, very slow. Exactly. H. John needs to lay off the heroin. Is H. John Benjamin on downers right now? Honestly, that video, if it would play at normal speed, I don't know. Oh, there we go. I think the network was struggling there. Very late stage MJ. Oh, that was good. There was a lot of drummers there. That's late stage Michael Jackson. That was something. I like that. All right, let's see what's going on with part 2.
In response, Michael Jackson, cloaked in his iconic red jacket, unleashed a dazzling flurry of dance moves that sent shivers down the spines of the undead, captivating all with his spellbinding rhythm.
Video, come on. That was when MJ almost became Christopher Lloyd. I get the feeling that AI does not know what Michael Jackson looks like. Yeah, that does kind of look like Marty McFly on guitar. Okay, let's check out part 3.
The ground trembled as Zombie Elton summoned a horde of ghoulish backup singers, their raspy voices blending into a chilling harmony that threatened to drown out Michael's magic.
That's... I don't think Michael Jackson's in there anywhere. McLeslie, I hope you're here, and I hope you're I hope you're not frustrated by the fact that AI could not quite wrap its head around Michael Jackson. MJ didn't know what he looked like either. That's a solid point. We didn't get audio for this one, or did it just not? Yeah, that's for certain something. Now, this is a much better video. This is what happens with VO3. Oh, that's right. The audio narration is muted on this one. Here we go.
Here we go.
Nope. That was the video capture device. Huh. No sound was generated on this. That's really weird. All right, but in a final showdown, Michael unleashed a dazzling moonwalk that sent zombie Elton crashing into his piano, victorious in a whirlwind of sparkles and sound, leaving the graveyard echoing with his triumph. Yeah, they just look like they're vibing in that one. VO3 has a lot of restrictions on what it can show. I have recently found out it has a whole bunch of filters in there, as opposed to the other AI that we're using right now. Yeah, it kind of looks like a happy ending. The other AI will put anything I give it. It'll just generate those videos. We've had some funky videos generated as a result. But in this case, McLeslie 13 pulling home the big W on this one. And prediction result is Michael Jackson Thriller is what it said. Never bet against the King of Pop. I think I lost a game of pool for a pitcher to the guy on the left. So well done, McLeslie 13. Let's see here. We are now ready to kick this off again. Hold on. Toasty! Man, we're going Sidekick Showdown again. So the theme this time is sidekicks from movies, television, comics, and books are finally getting the chance to be the hero. Once again, we have Tier 3 weapons available to us for buffing this
to
time
nominate
through.
in Death Lab, type !NOM a space, and then the character or thing you want to nominate.
CNK, you nominated just a second too early, I think. And let's see, I did get, support said that they were checking into the image generation, so we'll see. Cyborg Olaf. It did not like that. Whoa! What?
To vote in Death Lab, type !V, and then either 1, 2, or 3 for the character you want to vote for.
What did we get? I didn't even see what happened there. So we have Maynard G. Krebs again. Eternal Grammy bringing in. What is that? A very high Maynard G. Krebs with a flaming hornet's nest. That's actually not bad. I'm giving AI something there. What else do we have? We have socially awkward Tonto. That is kind of what that looks like. Oh my God. And Robin the Boy Wonder. That's actually not bad. Okay. So we're at the voting section of this. Who do you want to see in the final battle? Do you want to see a very high Maynard G. Krebs with a flaming hornet's nest, or a socially awkward Tonto, or a boy, Robin the Boy Wonder, fighting at the end? I don't know what the videos are going to do, honestly, with Maynard G. Krebs again. I kind of want to see Robin. I'm voting 3 on this one. We've got about 56 seconds left. Remember, you also, at this point, can buff any of the characters. So this is a redemption. You can buff Warrior 1, Warrior 2, or 3. For example, I'm going to go ahead and buff Warrior 3. Because they're tier 3 weapons, these are the silly ones. Robin the Boy Wonder has been provided a nuclear warhead, and a very high Maynard G. Krebs with a flaming hornet's nest has been given a shotgun. Oh, nice. Dishi Devil rebuffed Warrior 3, who now has access to an orbital strike. Oh, this is good. Wheeze34, thank you so much for joining us. I don't yet have YouTube fully integrated into this right now. So unfortunately, Wheeze34, you would have to come over to Twitch in order to get those your votes in place. That said, it's on the docket. Wheeze, I will get YouTube integrated.
Awkward encounters, Tonto's Claymore Catastrophe versus Robin's Orbital Overkill.
There we go. We've got socially awkward Tonto with a Claymore Mine versus Robin the Boy Wonder with an orbital strike. That's what the tier 3 weapons do for you. Keep in mind, and also Monkey, if you're still here, now would be the time to go ahead and click on the prediction, because you can bet your channel points on the outcome of this battle. Right now, it has Robin the Boy Wonder winning with a 90% chance to Socially Awkward Tonto's 10%. Oh, wow. Already, we've got 80 channel points, 110, 140. Man, we got a lot. 170 on Tonto and 610 on the Boy Wonder. Obi-Wan, come on, 90 to 10? Let's take a look at what we got here. We've got Socially Awkward Tonto from Obi-Wan with the Force, who wins 61.1% of the time, has 6 champions, and is currently ranked first in Death Lab. Now, you might be asking the question, what does it mean to be ranked within Death Lab? Well, we track all of this, right? Like Death Lab. Oh, wow, we got 2 VO3 videos. This is going to be awesome. We track everything, and then we actually show how everyone is doing comparatively. Also, I want to point out, Robin the Boy Wonder from CNK currently ranked 4th with 2 champions and a 60% win rate. Let's take a look at what the leaderboard looks like right now. Here we go. Obi-Wan with the Force, and currently in first. Mr. Hardluck second. Eternal Gremmy is third. CNK is 4th. Fred is still ranked 5th. Irish Luck 6th. Pinjamin 7th. And Mr. J. Crane is currently ranked 8th. Those buttons don't work anymore. I forgot about that, so I got to hit that.
Awkward Encounters, Tonto's Claymore Catastrophe versus Robin's Orbital Overkill.
Tonto's going to win, says QDL, somehow, based on previous battles. Pinjamin, I need a way to cancel bet. Second fight in a row now where the betting slots are on the opposite side as the combat. Oh. Pinjamin, I think I don't have control once the bet's in place. That is all on Twitch. That's a Twitch-handled thing. But what I can do is move player 1 and player 2. I agree. That bothers me. I always wanted player 1 on the left versus player 2 on the right. So that one I can fix. I'll get that on the list, okay? But we are waiting for 3 more videos to be generated. We've got 2 done for a total of 5. I'm excited. Oh, man, it looks like there's some explosions in there. This should be really good. What are we going to do? We're going to head over and play another game of pinball. It's Dino time, exactly. All right, music going back on. Frog Bubble didn't nominate fast enough, but I was going to do Waddles the Pig, Mabel's sidekick. That would have been awesome. If you know, you know. All right, let's go play some pinball. All right, what are we gonna do different this time? We are gonna focus first and foremost on T-Rex. I'm really gonna push for T-Rexes. Awesome, let's get this mode started here. Good. I like where the game's head is at. Let's go ahead and hit the Nada Jeep. And one more on the Nada Jeep is going to qualify our first multi-ball in T-Rex mode, which is Feed the T-Rex. We did all of that perfectly. Yeah, the nominations go so quick. We've talked before about upping that to 6 available nominations. That's just a lot of work. Like, that's the only reason I haven't done it yet is because it's a lot of work. All right, we need a set trap, so... Are you kidding me right now? Just go over to the other side. There's no reason to be a jerk. Whatever, we got it. And now we want to go middle to capture. Got it. Cool. We have captured our first dino. We did our first T-Rex mode, and we've got a control room. So what I want to do now is start a mode, and let's grab that control room while it's there, shall we? There's our control room. We do need one more white arrow to finish spelling map. Scrappy would own. AI picks the AI does like to choose the underdog. All right, we're gonna go middle. Tower shot, or not. Trying for that tower shot again. Okay. Awesome. Now we're in a paddock and a control room. Now we need to hit these rescue shots. I'm gonna try on the fly to hit the helipad here. Got it. Now we're gonna go left ramp just to slow things down. Oh, there's a smart missile. Let's see if we can grab an extra ball. We want all of the extra balls possible. Nope. So now we're gonna try and light out lanes. We're gonna go for the rescue there. I missed it by just a tiny little bit. Got it. Got it, and was it middle? Boom. Oh my God, I went to the middle. I did not want to go to the middle. That was silly. All right, whatever. Let's just go to the left. That's fine. I keep making player mistakes here in this game, like we missed the T-Rex to go for that extra ball last time. No big deal. Okay. Oh. That's not good. We do not want to be missing that. Sorry, yeah, we do not want to be, I should have made more progress on ball one. What if you let all nominations go for 30 seconds, then let AI generate the stats and pick the closest 3 for us? Ooh. Obi-Wan, I'm not opposed to something like that. I think I actually really like that. What do I need? Oh, I need to hit the O shot. All right, come on. You know what? We're gonna go for that upper middle loop. Oh my gosh, that's frustrating. Yeah, the 3 nominations can get to a point where it closes too fast. So I like the idea of maybe generating an image and then it goes into a queue, and then at the end, AI chooses 3 to make it to the next phase. That way nobody is left out and it favors closer contests. Yeah, Obi-Wan, I think I like that. I'm doing that. Once again, I can't stress enough, like, Death Lab is an amalgamation of everything we have all created together. So I'm incorporating that. That's gonna be a really fun one. I'm also restarting this game because this is not a good one. Can always have whoever got the 3 nominations have to sit out. Oh, right. Well, I don't want to make it to where if somebody has a bunch of nominations, like I want to reinvigorate. I want to continue to invigorate people being involved every time. I don't want to unnecessarily like make it a bad thing to be so involved. There we go. Awesome. We're running the left side. All right, let's see if we can hit this tower. Here we go. Oh, are you kidding me right now? Oh, maybe just the victor sits out one round. Obi-Wan, I think you got me with the you have a whole bunch of nominations and you just flash an image. I save the image and then we pick 3. That way we could get 50 nominations, but only 3 make it to the next round for no. Only 3 make it to the next round for voting. So every other match would get more people in. And we do have a mode, I mean, to go more with what you guys are saying on that route, we do have a mode called King of the Hill where the winner gets to stay on. So it would be, there'd be some symmetry in winner can't make it into the next round. All right. There it is. Now, here's a question for everyone. Has anyone played the new John Wick code? And if you have, how good is it? Let's go center. Oh no. I moved the machine pretty good there. That was definitely worth a double. Why can I not hit the middle shot all of a sudden? There we go. Shoot the sit trap targets. Sisyphus mode, where the loser has to redeem themselves, but they keep getting debuffs. So debuffs are coming. For certain, debuffs are coming in the near future. The debuffs were already on the list. Wow, just using it all in one go here. I've got the right timing. Up and around. Come on, give it to me. And multi-ball. Got it. Nice. 2.1 million on that one. We hit all of those shots. So for funsies, let's just try and make this lucrative. We're gonna let that one go. Up and over. There we go. Awesome. Let's see if we can hit the right ramp. just a bit on the outside. Try it again. Oh my gosh. So this is how I was playing at League last night. All night. Just couldn't catch a vibe on any game whatsoever. I've already had to restart twice. 3 times. I think 3 times. Whatever. We're at ball 3. And we didn't even score that many points. We needed to make it all the way around to start making the big bucks. We are ready to start a mode. This is just our second Widow Paddock. It's cool, whatever. I do what I want. Nope. Well, as fun as that was, let's go see how those videos are doing. Oh my gosh, that was...
At King Supers, you never compromise. You get up high quality that's guaranteed fresh and down low prices on over 1,000 items. With quality and savings that add up, King Supers shoppers
All right.
Awkward encounters, Tonto's Claymore Catastrophe versus Robin's Orbital Overkill.
We have 5 videos, y'all. So it's Robin the Boy Wonder on one side versus socially awkward Tonto on the other. Robin the Boy Wonder armed with an orbital strike, socially awkward Tonto with a Claymore mind. Let's see what happens here.
In the heart of a neon-lit metropolis, a socially awkward Tonto nervously clutched his Claymore mine, glancing around for any sign of Robin the Boy Wonder.
That was definitely a socially awkward dude holding what looked to be a ball connected to something. And that was a very young Robin, I think, with a Batman logo and a... something. That was definitely something. It was on point. Yeah, Robin is like 7, right? It was something.
With a confident smirk, Robin activated his orbital strike, summoning a blazing comet that streaked across the sky, illuminating the night with fiery anticipation.
Also, why is he wearing a Superman shirt? There's a lot here. Orbital strike. I mean, they definitely have some cool weapons. Frog Bubble is switching sides.
Tonto, fumbling with his weapon, accidentally triggered the Claymore, sending a shockwave that briefly staggered Robin, who was caught off guard, but quickly regained his composure.
That changed style, and man, that didn't look at all like either of those characters. But somebody has, like, there's also no Claymore Mind. That one was, I feel like that was just a miss from AI there. Part 4.
As the dust settled, Robin unleashed a barrage of energy blasts dancing around Tonto with agility that left him bewildered and vulnerable.
I'm waiting for that to loop again. I mean, Tonto was in there, and that wasn't Robin. It was pretty close. definitely closer. Yeah, that was epic. It's so weird. I can't specify the video size, so it shows up different every time. I need to work with Models Lab about that. Yeah, it's more like Wonder Boy instead of Robin. Oh, because it was Robin the Boy Wonder. That's good. Also, just VO3 is so great. All right, on to the next. Oh my God. That was amazing. In a final triumphant moment, Robin unleashed the full force of the orbital strike, engulfing Tonto in a spectacular explosion, declaring him the victor in his sidekick showdown. That was everything we want AI video creation to do and be. Oh my gosh. Obi-Wan, I'm so sorry, but he called down an orbital strike on your socially awkward Tonto. That means... Agreed, Benjamin. That might be the best video. Well, that's going to be close to the best video yet. That was pretty awesome. Right, CNK, thanks for buffing him. The orbital strike was kind of hard to beat. You have a Claymore Mine versus an orbital strike. Also, once again, VO3 for the win. Oh, I don't know what just happened. Oh, Frog Bubble redeemed another XP increase up to another 100. What are we at? We have to check. Let's see. Oh, man, we are now at 4,456. We're about, it looks like maybe three, I can't do math. We're like a third of the way there to level 10. Nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Game over, man. Game over. Lunar, welcome to the stream. You just got to see a very fun episode of Death Lab. Are y'all ready for another? We got time for one more Death Lab this evening. I know I made it seem like I was going to wait for somebody to respond. I don't know why I asked a question like that. All right. The theme this time is comedy legends. The funniest humans in all of history come together to kill us with laughter. All right, part one here. What augmentation card? We get tier 2 weapons. Tier 2 weapons are weapons from like the 1600s.
To nominate in Death Lab, type !NOM a space, and then the character or thing you want to nominate.
I really hope that one gets in there. All right, now nominations are open. Richard Pryor with his magical cocaine. Super Angry Lewis Black. Silky Roseanne Barr. Ooh, Eternal Gremmy, you came in. Oh, nope. It got... You ended up getting... Oh, no, wait, we got it. Eternal Gremmy with Richard Pryor and his magical cocaine. Benjamin, yours came in at the same time. There's a race condition we know of right now that I haven't worked on yet. You're going to have to redo yours, Benjamin. Yeah, it happens. There's a variable switch off that isn't handled as well as it could be.
To vote in Death Lab, type !V, and then either 1, 2, or 3 for the character you want to vote for.
All right. Look at these awesome images. AI just killing it. Obi-Wan with super angry Lewis Black. He looks so angry. And Lunar, yeah, I coded this myself. 2, we've got Eternal Gremmy with Richard Pryor and his magical cocaine. And finally, we've got Silky Roseanne Barr. I would love to see Roseanne in a fight. And actually, I want to see Lewis Black versus Roseanne Barr. That, I think, would be an epic battle.
This is also, keep in mind, where you can come in and you could give, yeah, exactly. You can buff any one of these characters. So super angry Lewis Black is getting a Dirk. What is it? I don't even know what a Dirk is. Okay, we're getting an arc bus. What the hell is an arc bus? I don't know, but whatever, because Richard Pryor got way cooler looking. And finally, we get Roseanne Barr with a morning star. She's holding a star, not a morning star. Yeah, an arc bus and a Dirk and a morning star. Remember, this is AI coming up with tier 2 weapons, which are from the 1600s or earlier. Tier 1 are non-lethal weapons. All right. We're getting an arbalist for Lewis Black with 26 seconds left. Okay. I don't know what an arbalist is either. But the videos still have a chance to get this right. 5 seconds left in the voting. The buff mechanic. Oh, frog bubble. I'm glad you like it. Oh, so now we get sulky Roseanne Barr with a spear.
Ready. Spears and Snickers. The sulky showdown of Roseanne Barr versus Richard Pryor's magical munitions.
One of the previous video sources, I think it was episode 5, was still audible. All right, we've got our first bit of gambling on the outcome with 100 channel points on sulky Roseanne Barr, and this is close. So it's got Richard Pryor and his magical cocaine armed with an arc bus at 55% versus sulky Roseanne Barr with a 45% chance to win. So this is anyone's game, y'all. And AI is taking a chance at all of this. Arquebus, an early type of portable gun supported on a tripod or a forked rest. I'm excited to see what AI does here. Actually, the debuffs would be funny too. I'm glad you said they're on the list. People might get competitive. Oh yeah. The debuffs are going to be really interesting because my brother Kyle hit me up and he said, what if you could debuff an attribute and then let AI decide how to actually do it? And I love that idea. So let's say we've got Richard Pryor with a 16 intelligence and randomly it chooses to take -4 off his intelligence. Well, what makes sense to, like, what could you do to Richard Pryor to reduce his intelligence? It'd probably be something like Richard Pryor after a stroke with his magical cocaine armed with an arquebus. Like that would be a way to reduce, like, thematically Richard Pryor's intelligence by 4. Buff Richard with an 8-ball, says Obi-Wan with the Force. I also like that. So here's the other thing. Y'all, you created a character with Richard Pryor and his magical cocaine, and you also did sulky Roseanne Barr. What I want to do is I could very easily have AI just remove anything that's not the character or the thing. And then you would have to do something special afterwards to give someone cocaine or to make them sulky, let's say. Less brain, more room for cocaine. Why not? But I love the creativeness that the nominations generate by things like, yeah, I want to see what a sulky Roseanne Barr would do in a fight against Richard Pryor armed with magical cocaine. Also, the voting is over. The gambling is over. We've got 810 channel points with Richard Pryor versus 950 channel points on sulky Roseanne Barr. This is as equal of a match, I think, as we could invent right now. This looks really good, y'all. I'm so excited to see what it does for the videos. I Thank the entire community for not nominating a fully erect Roseanne. Yes, thank you. Richard Pryor should also be on fire. Well, we've got one video done so far, and the VO3 videos, both of them are not showing up. That, to me, says that the VO3 videos may not happen. We'll see. And what I want to do is go play some pinball, but we were playing pinball horribly, so we're going to do something else instead. Hold on. Uh-oh. I can't see it because I'm full screen. Let's see if that grabs it. There we go. Yeah, we can fashion our own arc bus. So this is a fantastic game called Antivirus Protocol that just came out recently. I got to play about 10 minutes of it earlier. And so when I say fantastic, keep in mind, I know the people who make this, and I've played their other games. I find them very chill and just a lot of fun to play. So while we're waiting for these videos to be generated, rather than pinball, once again, I'm playing pinball so wonderfully right now, why don't we give this a try and see how this goes? Eternal Grammy, I can't, I look like crying. But we're going to give this a go, and let's change up the music here a little bit. Let's go Midnight. Yep. I know, Obi-Wan, it has been a while, but that's just where I'm at right now. I'm on new blood pressure medication as of tonight. We've had a very little bit of alcohol. I'm going to blame the glasses. I've got a new prescription. I've got new, bigger glasses. We'll blame that. That doesn't, of course, justify it all last night. Oh, man, Obi-Wan, I'm so excited for the new Midnight album. I think it comes out in like 4 or 5 days. High blood pressure, C&K. I have hypertension, and it got really, really bad. I had a pretty bad episode about a month ago. Losartan and Bacardi, yum. Yeah, Eternal Grammy. I'm on Losartan as of today. I was on a different medication previously that impacted my. It tried to drop my blood pressure by dropping my heart rate, but I already have a very low heart rate, and it was awesome. Did it get bad when you had John Wick? Yes, Monkey, it got really bad when I had John Wick. Yeah, so my resting heart rate is about 50 to 55 beats per minute, and they put me on one that dropped my heart rate, which I thought was kind of an interesting choice. And when my heart rate dropped into the 40s, I felt really funky. So that wasn't good. So we got off that one, and I'm now on the Losartan. All right, so this is our upgrade page. This is where we go for upgrades when we're ready. Taskbar settings. I want to make the taskbar disappear. Yeah, auto hide. There we go. Cool. And now we're ready to jump into the game. Okay, Eternal Grammy, you've done Losartan for years without problems. Cool. Any complications I should be aware of? Like, it's okay to drink on Losartan, right? I know you can't have too much potassium. So this starts pretty slow, right? Because you gotta build it up. So now we go to the upgrade panel, and here we've got 8 code bits to work with to start upgrading. Yeah, Monkey, I get heart palpitations all the time if my blood pressure gets too high. So that's my oh shit, I've got a problem. Okay, you've had plenty of alcohol in Lissartan. Good. But it's basically potassium. So yeah, don't spike food sources on top of that. Cool. Okay, yeah, we're gonna... It's weird because I dropped off the medication and I just started eating a lot more potassium. So I need to stop eating potassium. All right, this costs 2. There we go. And we're gonna rapid fire increase. So we just increased our weapon damage by 20%, and we're increasing our cannon attack speed by 25%. Let's jump back in. All right, we're going back to the upgrade core. I've now got 12 code bits. I wish you luck with your new medication. I had to go through switching and figuring things out. It can be pretty confusing. Yeah, Frog, that was my first thing as I went online and I looked for how does it work? What do I have to be concerned about? And I didn't see any overarching concerns about alcohol, and I am so transparent with my doctor. On kind of like any alcohol or drugs or whatever. It's all open game, which is really fun because talking about relationships right now and like my doctor was really interested and he was like, I hope you don't mind. I just want to ask you a bunch of personal questions. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, do it. So, but yeah, the one person you don't lie to is your doctor because they can't make the right decisions. Like I've watched enough House to know that you never lie to your doctor about anything. You are as transparent as possible all the time because they will make wrong decisions if the data they are being fed is inaccurate. Because admitting it is half the battle, and you are happy with a tie. Yeah, it's fun to try to shock them. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know my doctor that well because I haven't had to go to my doctor all that often. But I'm finding myself as I get older and older. I'm 42 right now. I turn 43 on Wednesday next week. I have to visit the doctor a little bit more frequently. As a lab technologist in training, I second not lying to your healthcare providers. Exactly. Yeah, well said. All right, we've got 12 bits to work with. I'm going to increase movement speed, and now I can increase my battery power. This keeps me alive longer. And then we just had extra bits, so let's just use that. All right, going back to the upgrade panel, we've got 14 to work with now. I'm just gonna focus on making, like, we want to survive longer and we want to do more damage. Cannon rotation speed is kind of interesting. Reduce corruption. I don't know what corruption is all about. Let's just increase that. Oop. I need more weapons. All right. We got a decent amount more. All right, let's do damage, attack speed, and then I guess spawn rate. We want to spawn more and more. Yeah, let's reduce that corruption level. Cool.
What was that? My favorite part is when, hold on. My doctor says to eat better and drink less, and I just say, that's not gonna happen. So that was my problem with everything is for the past 3 weeks, I have had 0 caffeine. I had no extra salt whatsoever. I was eating 2 times a day instead of once a day, and I was doing all the right things. And that sucked. Not gonna, like, that was literally the past 3 weeks have just been awful. I always wonder what did I say coming out of anesthesia? Yeah. I have been under, I think, twice in my life, and both times I was weird coming out of it. It took me hours to come out of it all the way. What are we gonna do? Attack speed up, damage up, and that up. Oh, this is good. Now we're doing a lot more damage, so we're killing these guys in 2. Plus, our battery is doing really well right now. Oh yeah, now we have 48. That was good. Okay. Let's max out our battery. Nice. We're gonna max out that. We're gonna max out that. 10% weapon damage for every 10 viruses. Okay. Oh, that is just a level 1 of 1. So now we should be doing a lot more damage. Frog, when I woke up from anesthesia last, I was weirdly sober. Ended up giving my mom directions. So nice. Ooh, nice. Now we're up to 54, total of 57. Increase weapon damage by 50%. Ooh, increase cannon attack speed. Can't really afford that one anymore. The rotation, whatever. Let's do that. It's done. One out of 5 battery power is up. I think we should probably focus on, yeah, virus spawn rate. Sure, we'll do that. Let's see here. Wait, going back up. No caffeine? I know, Obi-Wan. I typically had 3 cups of coffee before I had to stop by noon, otherwise I wouldn't sleep. But I would have typically 3 cups of coffee every morning before 12 o'clock. I love coffee. Eternal Gremmy, I was happy during the prep that coffee was considered a clear liquid for the purposes of the prep. Yeah, wait, what was that? Yeah, I'm going to Waffle House directly from your office. Hold on. Oh, hold on, I gotta go back up. And everyone get a colonoscopy if just for the story. The procedure itself is easy, the prep is a drag. How do I avoid fiber for 3 to 5 days? Yep, I'm going to Waffle House directly from your office. Yeah, afterwards. Coffee is delicious. I'm such a... yeah, I love coffee.
Ah, I got that 10% boost. So now I'm killing these guys in one go. Oh, we've got a bad guy. Man, we made it to our first big baddie. We've got 69 of these to work with. We're going increasing our battery power. Increase boss damage by 20%. Unlock the minigun, which we don't have enough points for anymore. Oh, because we have to kill a boss. So let's do that and that. Cool. San Francisco, Henry's House of Coffee, Bella Finca blend for about a decade now. Ooh, I would try that. I gotta say, this is a really soothing game. As soon as we hit 10, we get a 10% bump in damage, and then we start killing these guys with one shot. Well, I thought so. All right, we got a bad guy coming. Yeah, there we go. Process terminated. Virus deleted. Security level 2 unlocked. Yeah, let's do it. Minigun is now unlocked. We still got 64 points to spend right now. Yeah, double value drops. Drop attraction radius. Let's do that. All right, the minigun. Let's see what that looks like. I know this is probably about computer viruses, but as someone who's been studying the immune system all week, I find this funny. Someone should make a white blood cell simulator where you attack bacteria and viruses. Frog Bubble, I wouldn't be surprised if something like this game existed for that. Neon Ranch Pinball just rated the stream with 11 viewers. Neon Ranch, my hat's off to you. Thank you so much. We are in between right now, if you're just joining us. We're in between duels on Death Lab. We are checking out a new game called Antivirus Protocol that's been a lot of fun. We're going to give this one more go, and then we'll switch out and check how we're doing on Death Lab video creation. And then maybe we'll sneak back over and play some more pinball this evening. But Neon Ranch, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a fantastic stream. What were you guys streaming tonight? Was it perhaps League or a tournament tonight? Whoa! This minigun is awesome! Whoa! Now things are damaging us. Okay. Cool! That was fun. That was cool. All right, now we've got 54 more points. Let's see here. We could increase spawn rate. Let's do that one more time. We've maxed out. All right. Actually, we said we were going to come over here. Let's go check to see how our videos are doing.
Spears and Snickers. The sulky showdown of Roseanne Barr versus Richard Pryor's magical munitions.
Oh, man. So we're not going to get the VO3 videos, it looks like. That's too bad. But we are... Man, I can't believe that wasn't over there like that. We are ready to kick this off. I'll just have to walk through the final two scenes. Natural killer cells incoming. All right. Oh, that's what I need to do.
Oh, no. Where is it? There we go. Oh, no, that's right. I put it on over here. All right, what do we got? Oh, before I kick this off, I actually have to let the support team know that yes, that and the VO3 just had 2x VO3 videos fail to generate. But we did get the other 3. We got the Ultra videos, so we're good there. Homegrown B-Dub rating us with a party of 13 beautiful individuals. Arcade Jesus, good evening. Homegrown, Brent, I hope you and Pepper are having a fantastic evening. We're just about to kick off the last episode of Death Lab this evening. This one's between Richard Pryor and his magical cocaine versus Silky Roseanne Barr. Richard Pryor is armed with an arc bus, which we found out was kind of like an old school gun. And then Silky Roseanne Barr is armed with a spear. Let's see what happens.
Under a swirling sky of neon lights, sulky Roseanne Barr twirled her spear with a frown, her eyes narrowed at Richard Pryor, who stood with an arquebus slung casually over his shoulder, grinning like a mischievous imp.
Okay. I don't know what an arquebus is. I know we had it explained. Hold on a sec. They're saying that the VO3 videos got flagged for violence. Did it specify why it was flagged? Yeah, I know. Eternal Gremmy, it seems that this particular video generator doesn't often get skin tone correctly. That's too bad. All right, moving on.
With a flick of her wrist, Roseanne launched her spear, only for it to bounce off a cloud of magical cocaine that Richard conjured, sending them both into fits of laughter instead of bloodshed.
Okay. The magical cocaine smoke barrier. Let's see what happens in part 3.
Richard, seizing the opportunity, fired his arquebus, but the shot transformed into a comical explosion of confetti, leaving Roseanne momentarily bewildered by the absurdity.
He's got a little sign that popped up on top of his head. Watch that one more time when it pops up. Also, who is in the back? There's a stormtrooper in the background. Just for whatever reason. Okay. We're going to go to 4, but we're not going to get a video. We're just going to get the story.
Regaining her composure, she charged forward, but Richard, with a swift whirl and a wink, unleashed a dazzling stream of sparkles that ensnared her spear in a dazzling spectacle of laughter.
Yeah, Stormtrooper with no pants and Thor. The Cocaine Cloud City Trooper. CNK, well done. Take a point for that one. In the final moment, as Roseanne stumbled, still giggling, Richard aimed his arquebus one last time, and with a booming laugh, fired a shot that sent her sprawling into a cloud of glitter, victorious in the most comedic way imaginable. All right. So this one is going to Richard Pryor. Benjamin's losing streak continues. The prediction result is Richard Pryor with his magical cocaine. That one goes to the Eternal Gremmy. Congratulations yet again. That's got to be doing wonders, I feel like, for you on the leaderboard. Let's go check that out.
Eternal Gremmy still in third place here. It didn't look, I don't think anything changed. But we're Obi-Wan still in first, Mr. Hardluck second, Eternal Gremmy third, and CNK fourth. Oh, and Benjamin, by the way, who's here, is in seventh. Irish Luck might still be here in sixth. Mr. J. Crane in eighth, and Fred finally in fifth. And Monkey, no more, I think, for tonight. It's late. I got to get some sleep. I got one more day of work, man. One more day, and what I've got to do, the VO3, hold on, let's switch to chat.
Oh, Obi-Wan with Force. That's a tough one. I mean, the Star Wars sequels already felt like they were on some sort of mind-altering substance. More cocaine might just make them, well, coherent. Who knew that the magic of Disney could lead to such a dark side?
Well said, Fred. Well said. Monkey needs to make up for all their lost stats and get back on the board. I love it. I love it. I love that you want to get on the board. I also could just go through the database and find out why all of your stats got lost. CNK, it's actually pulling the logo that you put into Twitch. So if you want a player picture, and this goes for anyone, when you're nominating or if you're on the board, if you want a picture, just upload a picture into Twitch. For your profile, that is. Because that's the image that I'm pulling in. Yo, man, we have so much going on this weekend. I'm hoping to dump probably another 6 or 7 hours of dev time into this. And the big thing I've got to figure out is the VO3 videos got flagged and not generated by Google because of for violence. So I've got to find a way to generate the storyline and generate a video that that still VO3 generates, that visually tells the story we want without being overly violent in some awful way. I don't exactly know what VO3 is doing. I've really got to figure out how to get past the censors, because we blew someone up with an orbital strike earlier and that went through just fine. So I don't feel like we did too much else that should have caused a real problem, but I've got to do some training. I gotta figure out what's going on there, because 5 videos, I think, is where it's at. 5 videos seems great. Yeah, exactly. CNK, like the nuke strike wasn't violent, but we watched Tonto fall over in the nuke strike. Yeah, Obi-Wan, don't remind me. Ouch. That was a good battle. It was solid. I like how Tonto pointed at the screen and then ran into the orbital strike. Y'all, this was a lot of fun tonight. Thank you for joining us. Joe Hills with that awesome raid earlier. And then we had the, over here. And then we had Homegrown and Neon Ranch Pinball with raids. By the way, if you're interested in watching Minecraft or listen to someone do crafts or just have fun on stream, make sure to follow Joe Hills from Neon Ranch Pinball. If you want to watch awesome pinball, make sure to go do that. Homegrown, if you want to watch very fun pinball between Brent and his wife. And just a really good time overall. Also, make sure to follow Homegrown B-Dub. I don't know if we did a shout out. Also, I don't know that Homegrown made it in. I think we got raided, and then Homegrown probably is like, I'm done for the night. And that's totally makes sense. I do that often. In fact, I'm just about to do that. We're going to go find someone to send all this raid love off to. Y'all, how close are we to level 10? That's a good question. We are 153 points XP away. I think it's 5250. Yeah, I think I did that math right, but it's late. My eyes are ready to close right now. So we almost made it to 10 this evening. But I'm still in chat. So you guys have a good one. Let's go find someone to raid. Toasty! Razor, are you doing it? If you're doing it and you just want to watch the video, I will wait. I brought it back. No, do your thing. Okay, cool. Razor, thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's go do this.